Hey everybody, it's Garamrit. I know it's been a while since I've recorded a video, just had a lot of things going on, but I felt really inspired to share this idea with you, or even just something that just popped up in my mind the other day. So the other day I was feeling really low, like just low energy, low vibes, low on every level. Like that was not normal for me because I'm usually buzzing on a high just from, keeping myself motivated, feeling really, really good. But for some reason, I got caught up in this notion of unworthiness or even this idea that I was a big fat, I wanted to curse right there, big fat effing phony, right? You ever feel like that? Like whether it's the things that you're saying or the walking of your talk or lack thereof, just feeling like everything that you're working towards is it really making a difference? Like what the hell am I doing with my life? Why did I decide to take on this field? Why am I not like everybody else? So I had a lot of whys happening in the back of my mind, and I got into this really dark and just this negative downward spiral for a couple of hours actually. And it was more so comparison. I started to look at, oh, this is what someone else is doing in my field as a health coach or a personal chef or even as a manager of a farmer's market. This is what they're doing, and they're doing so much better than me. Maybe they're living more abundantly than I am, or at least that's what it seems like externally, or just what I've seen on social media. I would get into this negative mindset. So I was just like in complete comparison mode and really questioning my soul's purpose when I know that this is exactly where I'm supposed to be and this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, but I ended up in this weird spiral, and that's not okay. Because that means that, I mean, it's totally fine, no judgment. Um, these things happen. These negative emotions happen. These are bouts of clarity, I feel. These are moments for us to really step back and recenter ourselves, recalibrate, pivot, as my dear friend Katie Corcoran says. Pivot. It is a time to pivot. If we get into this endless spiral of questioning and doubting, and we stay there, we're really letting all that other BS take over, and that's not okay because we have so many awesome things to share. What makes me me, no one else has that. I mean, sure, it may seem like, oh God, that other person wrote an ebook. Why should I? Who's going to read mine? And it's really important, just as a human being, as a woman, as an entrepreneur, as a health coach, so on, to get out of this cycle of comparison, to get out of this endless cycle and spiral of constant comparison, judgment, self-doubt. And this really comes from a fear place. And for me, it's a fear of failure, feeling like, or even a fear of lack of stability or security. So, mind blowing, right? So for some of us, we need to step back and just kind of realize, why am I feeling this way? Where did this come from? Like all of a sudden. And, sometimes it comes from a place like, yeah, I'm not taking as good of care of myself as I could be. I preach all this stuff. And then when I don't do the things that I normally do, which is okay, it happens. I mean, you have moments in your life where it just happens. It's okay. We have off weeks, we have off days, we have, maybe an off month, and that is okay. I'm telling you right now, it's totally fine to have an off week, or no, off month, off day, whatever. But don't stay there. Don't stay there. Vent it, feel it, let it process. It's okay. Don't judge it. Don't judge it. And allow it to recalibrate you, bring you back full circle as to why you're doing what you're doing. Why do you, like, I'm reading the Desire Map right now, and rereading it rather, and I realized that I have a few core desired feelings, and one of the things that Danielle Laporte says is that a negative feeling is not a bad thing. Negative feelings are just, they're inevitable. Situations are inevitable. They're going to happen, and they are essential for growth. They are essential. So when you're feeling like a big fat phony, like, you're telling everybody, yeah, I walked this week, or yeah, I ate so clean, or I did this, but you're really not doing it. Think about why you're not doing it. Where is this fear rooting from? More than likely it's fear. Where is the fear rooted in? Don't judge it. Just feel it. Look at it. Observe it. Embrace it. It is okay. I'm giving you a complete permission that is totally fine to embrace the fear and the darkness. And then let it lift off of you. Don't stay there. Cry it out. I had a good cry sesh. I felt so good. I laid on the couch and I'm just like, I really need to write this thing that's been holding on to me, that's there. The fear of it not performing well or it not doing well, I'm talking about my ebook. I just wrote one, and there's always this fear that something's going to go wrong. But you know what? Just do it. Even if you feel like a complete effing phony, you feel like you're not yourself. But if you know that that's something you're supposed to do, whether it's take a walk or, just lounge out on the couch, whatever. If you know what you need to do, all you have to do is listen. Alrighty. We're going to chat soon. Thank you for listening to my weekly rant. And we'll talk soon. So stay in touch, and I hope to hear from you, see you, and touch base with you soon. Alrighty, loves. Bye.